According to the American Cancer Society, breast cancer accounts for 1 in 3 new female cancer cases each year in the United States. And Breast Cancer Awareness Month, happening right now, aims to raise awareness, also encourage prevention. The ACS predicts that nearly 317,000 new cases of invasive breast cancer will be diagnosed in the U.S. this year. It also expects more than 42,000 fatalities. While those figures do sound alarming, the ACS also notes that breast cancer death rates have been steadily decreasing since 1989, with an overall decline of 44% by 2022. That decrease is widely believed to be the result of earlier detection through screening, increased awareness, and better treatments. Dr. Elisa Port joins us now to answer some common questions about screenings and treatments. She's director of the Dubin Breast Center and chief of breast surgery at Mount Sinai. Dr. Port, thank you very much for joining us to talk about this very important topic.
Yes.
First, I want to dive into this. Mammogram screening guidelines are different among major health organizations. One person says it's this way, another organization says it's another way. It can be very confusing. What should women really know?
Right. So we believe there's enough data to support mammograms starting at age 40 and yearly thereafter. And this is, Nancy, for women at no increased risk of breast cancer. So for the general population, if you don't have a family history, if you don't have other severe risk factors, starting mammograms at age 40 and doing them yearly after that are the best way of picking up cancer earlier when it's more treatable and more curable.
And Dr. Port, I know a lot of women also sometimes get nervous about going because it can seem very invasive to go through a procedure like this. How have there been advancements in that regard?
I mean, I think that for all people, screening is scary because it implies, what are we going to find? But I say be afraid not to get screened, because when you're getting screened, you have the best chance of picking things up early when they're infinitely more treatable and curable, doing less aggressive treatments and less aggressive surgeries. So I think that early detection on multiple fronts with all different kinds of cancer really does save lives and is really worth it.
Yeah, a little bit of discomfort that goes a long, long way can be life-saving at the end of the day. I also want to ask you, the research into what's causing all this continues to change and advance. What have we learned about the role of genetics and lifestyle choices as risk factors in developing breast cancer?
Right. So I think what you point out is something super important, which is there are risk factors for breast cancer that we can control, like lifestyle, and risk factors for breast cancer that we can't control, like genetics. But even if you can't control your genetics, there is information to get there, which can be very empowering. So getting genetic testing, for example, to find out that you're at increased risk for breast cancer can maybe increase screening. And in those people, we start them much earlier, 25, 30, et cetera. As far as lifestyle goes, the two main things that we really point out is alcohol intake and maintaining a healthy body weight, or the things women can do to reduce the risk of getting it.
Yeah, always important to keep that in mind, and also important to keep those screenings up.
Absolutely.
Dr. Elisa Port, thank you very much for joining us to talk about all this. We appreciate it.